cards actually lined up really nicely for once. Very good. Just setting up the giveaway, everybody. If there's anybody in here, I didn't see right away because I started this giveaway listing late here, but we'll get it set up. Collectible card game, publish, add to stream. All right, the giveaway is live. Let me just double check. I'm gonna hop on here, make sure all my listings are live as well. Back to district. There are some buy it now Pokemon cards. They're valued, or they're priced at right around 70% of market. I do take offers on all those too, so put some offers in on those cards if you want to. All right, let's get over here. Thank you to everybody who joined me last night. If you were here last night, a shout out to you. I hope everyone's had a relaxing Sunday morning and afternoon. We got a lot of video games still, and we also were able to pick up some more silver. I actually just picked these items up like 20 minutes ago. This is like a really nice sterling silver bracelet. I believe it's made in Mexico. And then these are some sterling silver earring. It's a single earring with, I think, black onyx. Here, let's run this one first. It's not a very big piece, but it's like 4 grams, probably 4 grams of silver. Edit item. I'll start it at $2. This is a sterling silver earring. It is stamped sterling silver, and then there is the mark MJ. This is a sterling silver earring with, I believe, black onyx. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We do have some precious metals, a lot of Pokemon cards, and a whole bunch of more video games. Again, there are a whole bunch of stuff. There are a lot of things listed in the shop. If you're looking for anything specific, let me know in the chat. If you're looking for any games or anything else, also, I was going to ask if anyone's interested. I do have access right now to a Mountain Dew limited edition original Xbox. They go for like $700-800. If anyone's interested, let me know. I might actually make a move on that collection. I haven't decided yet. But that is a very beautiful piece of Momo Treasures taking that down. Thank you so much. Let me grab a box for you. If you had shipping from last night, if you purchased a console and you buy another console today, I'm going to refund your console shipping. So if you buy a second console today and you bought one last night, then I'm just going to refund your console shipping today if you purchase Momo Treasures. Thank you so much, Momo. All right, let's do the bigger piece. This is a very heavy piece of silver. I think it's like 15 grams of sterling silver with a whole bunch of faceted stones. I had hoped to check the stones with my tester, but the battery died, and I don't have any 9 volts. So here we go. This is a very beautiful piece. It is a very... I'll show you where it's stamped there on the back. It is stamped... Oh, I'm sorry. This is Thailand, not Mexico. This one's Thailand. 925, and there is a maker's mark. Here we go. This is, I believe, right around 15 grams, so that's quite a bit of silver. I think that's around, what would that be, like $45 worth of silver, just for the silver value alone, not counting the fact that it's a massive bracelet. Let me turn this to the light. There we go. Very beautiful sterling silver bracelet. A very beautiful sterling silver bracelet. It will need to be repaired. It is quite a small one if it wasn't. I believe there's a section of it that isn't there any longer, but obviously precious metals are always valuable and always going up, and today is no different. 24-hour yard sale, taking that down. Very nice. I actually have your package right here. All right, let me just duplicate that real quick, and I just want to check something real quick. Okay, good. I want to make sure that the shipping wasn't wild on that one. All right, let's do a remote control. This is going to be a Rock Candy Nintendo Wii controller. A Rock Candy Nintendo Wii controller. This is like an aftermarket Nintendo Wii controller. So if you have a Wii or if you sell Nintendo Wiis, having something like this is a pretty good thing to add on if you're needing to have a controller for your Nintendo Wii. And then there's all sorts of other. We have 3 other pieces actually that kind of go here. Let's do this. Restart auction. Edit item. I'm going to put it at 5, and I'm just going to put all 3 pieces. They're all Rock Candy, all 3 of them. I believe this is an Xbox controller. It's a wireless Xbox controller. And then you have the 2 controllers for the Nintendo Wii. So there's 2 very lovely Nintendo Wii controllers and a Rock Candy Xbox 360 controller. A wireless Xbox 360 controller, as well as 2 Nintendo Wii accessories, and they go for right around $10 a piece is what I was seeing online. Momo Treasures, thank you so much. Let me find your box here, and there we go. Nice, thank you. All right, let's grab, duplicate, edit item. I'm gonna start this one right there. This is a Nyko Nintendo Wii controller, and we're going to toss in a memory card for a PlayStation 1. So you're going to get 2 lovely gaming accessories, a Nyko aftermarket Nintendo Wii controller, and a PlayStation 1 memory card. Make sure to hop in that giveaway. If you're over on YouTube, come to dibdit.com right now, DIBDIT.com, and use code Pacific5 for $5 off your first purchase on the platform. Momo Treasure's taking those down. Very nice. All right, let's do a handful. I was looking these up, and all 4 of these came in right around $6 a piece. So that's like, what is that? 6 times 4, $24. About $24 worth of Skylanders toys. So you got 4 Skylanders toys here. You have Spyro the Dragon. I think one of these comes apart. No, maybe not. Maybe that's a different one. There are 4 of these very lovely Skylanders toys. They're actually pretty collectible if you have the patience to list them individually and sell them. That's just not my jam, to be honest with you. It's just, I'd rather sell them off in kind of a lot. Nice, 24-hour yard sale. Taking those down. All right, I'm going to transfer your package to a larger box so we can adequately... Oh, boy. That was bubble wrap. And not Bubble Boy bubble wrap either, or whatever it is that I always hear about. All right, let's grab... 24-hour. Nice. All right, that took a little. Cancel that. We don't need to report anything, I don't think. All right, let's grab this stack of games here. There are some pretty good games in this mix. This is like a $20 game. Complete in box. This is Grand Theft Auto 4 complete in box. Grand Theft Auto 4 complete in box. It does come with the original map as well. This is Grand Theft Auto 4 for the Xbox 360. Like I said, it comes in right around $20. What I was seeing price charting having this at complete in box. Obviously, we sold both copies of Liberty City Stories last night. That's a really, or I'm sorry, Vice City Stories. Yeah. That one is a pretty cool game to keep a lookout for. What I like about this one is it's kind of embossed. The label is actually kind of like, it's a heavy-duty label. So this is a very lovely Grand Theft Auto 4. It does come with the original map. Doesn't even look like the map's been pulled out of the box. These were kept in a very lovely house. Outbidder taking it down. Very nice. Let me get that into your box for you. And again, if you purchased a system last night and you buy another system tonight, I'm going to refund your shipping on this system tonight. So here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to do $1 start on this. It is a pretty decent and valuable game. This is full auto for the Xbox 360. It is complete in box. I still have my sheet from when I priced everything out, so I'll try to look this one up. I think this was like $12. This is full auto for the Xbox 360. Full auto for the Xbox 360. I'm not sure where that one's at on here. Full auto. I should have crossed off the ones that I already sold. That'd make this a whole lot easier. But it is full auto for the Xbox 360, complete in box, which is always nice. A complete in box copy. Outfitter, thank you so much. Hop in that giveaway, everybody. We are giving away. Oh, I didn't even announce what we were giving away. Let's give away. We don't want to do the first edition Pokemon. That would be a little wild. What we can do is over here in this pack, we have a bunch of really good ones. We'll do a Dark Gloom. This is a Dark Gloom. I think it's like a $3 card. That is going to be the giveaway. All right, let's grab Brock, Charity, and Sabrina First Ed Trainers, $25. Is that what you're offering for them? I think those are all 3 First Ed, right? Let me see what I have them priced at real quick. I think I can do that, no problem. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Duplicate. It's $41 in combined value. And this is what I'll do right here. And I'll take them out of the shop, though, first. Hold on. Let's take them out of the shop. Let's not make the mistake of keeping them in the shop. Edit item. Delete. Edit item. Delete. Edit item. Delete. There we go. All right. All 3 of these, they do come in at $41. The price I had them in the shop were already at like 80%, I think. But these are all first edition Charity, first edition Brock, and first edition Sabrina. These are all very, very nice Gym Heroes cards. These are all first edition Pokemon cards as well. Again, combined value is $41 on all 3 of these. $41. All 3 of these are going to Jay's Junkie Junk. I don't think I have a box for you yet, so I'm going to get one right now. Jay's Junk. Nice. Enjoy those. They're very lovely cards. I enjoyed having them as long as I did, and now you can enjoy them. And that takes it easier from having them in the shop. I mean, 25 on 41 isn't the greatest, but I'll take it. You know what I mean? We're gonna move some things today. We have a lot of Pokemon cards. In fact, let's do another Pokemon lot real quick. This one you guys are gonna like, and you're gonna want to get a part of this. Edit. I'm gonna start it at. I'll start it at $5 is what I'm going to start it at. These are 3 Charizards. This is a cracked ice Charizard. Have you ever seen one? I have not up till this point. And then this is the non-holographic version of it. And then this is an older Charizard. Yes, it is in bad shape, but it's actually a pretty decent Charizard. This is like a $20 ungraded card. Obviously, in this condition, it wouldn't go for that. But if you need a binder holder, or if you wanted to try to get a grade 1 for a card, this would be a perfect opportunity. That's 3 Charizards. Combined value is right around $40. Obviously, the one Charizard has some damage on the front of it, so you have to factor that in. But this is 3 Charizards, guys. That is 3 of them. 3 Charizards. Obviously, this one's not. If it didn't have that crease on it, it'd be a lot nicer, but it's such a cool card regardless. And you know what? Charizard's got a little scars. You know, they've been through a lot. Charizard has done a lot with his life. It may not seem like it, but being a giant flaming dragon, it wears on an animal, you know. So you got to have a little bit of 3 Charizards. Jay's Junkie Junk taking it down. Your box is right here. Nice. All right, let's go over to video games again. I'm gonna do Blazing Angels. This is actually a really good game. This is Blazing Angels. Duplicate. Edit item. I'm going to start this at $2. This is Blazing Angels, complete in box with the map as well. That's Blazing Angels for the Xbox 360. Blazing Angels, about the time someone buys it, I will be able to tell you how much it is valued at. I just didn't cross all of these off, so I don't know where in the world this one is at on the list. But I know it was decent. Kristen Stuff taking that down. Very nice. Let me grab. I don't think you have a box yet. Maybe. Who says you can't have 2 boxes? Kristen Stuff, thank you so much. All right, let's do a good one. I know I still have some good ones up here. Tony Hawk's Ride. Now, that's a decent one. Tony Hawk's Ride. Give me 2 seconds. This is about to... Okay. All right, this is Tony Hawk Ride for the PlayStation 3. I'm going to open it up for us here. This is Tony Hawk Ride for the PlayStation 3. And duplicate and start. This is Tony Hawk Ride for the PlayStation 3. Tony Hawk Ride for the PlayStation 3. It is an $8 game that is valued at $8. Comes in right around $8, complete in box. Which you'd think sometimes Tony Hawk's games, like last night we sold Tony Hawk American Wasteland for Xbox 360 for $40. Not every Tony Hawk game is built the same, you know? All right, let's do Virtua Tennis. This is Virtua Tennis 3 for the PlayStation 3. Virtua Tennis 3 for the PlayStation 3. It is complete in box. It is complete in box. Virtua Tennis 3. It is, I think it's an $8 game. Yeah, $8, complete in box. All right, that'll go over here for now. Obviously, that's not the best game. Let's do Army of Two 40th Day Edition. This is Army of Two. This is actually a really fun game. This is Army of Two 40th Day Edition. Army of Two 40th Day Edition. And that is an $11 game, complete inbox. An $11 game, complete inbox for you to enjoy. Army of Two. Make sure you're getting that giveaway. We're doing a vintage Pokemon card giveaway. We have a whole bunch of Pokemon cards to go out as well. All these video games, all the Pokemon, and their systems for pre-bids in the shop. You can put in pre-bids on and or make offers on anything that you would like. This is Army of Two Devil's Cartel for the PS3. Army of Two Devil's Cartel. That is a $13 game, so slightly more valuable than the last one. 40th Day Edition. This one arguably a little bit more fun as well. So this is Army of Two for the PS3, the Devil's Cartel. And actually, I think that this spanned a couple of different movies being made, not in the same name. P-Ting, thank you so much. I got that over there in your box. You got a pretty sizable box right now. I made a box last night just for all of your stuff. You and Jot had the biggest boxes of them all. This is MotorStorm. MotorStorm for the PS3. This is complete in box. MotorStorm. This is actually a pretty cool looking game. I did not play it. This is not a game that I've actually played, but it looks like a whole lot of fun. Like 4x4ing and trucks and dirt bikes. That looks like a lot of fun. Kind of reminds me of ATV Off-Road Fury, which I really enjoyed. This is MotorStorm for the PlayStation 3. Complete in box. MotorStorm for the PlayStation 3. Not the 1, not the 2, but the 3. Kristen Stuff, thank you so much. That is going to go into your box. All right, let's let's mix it up real quick. We're going to do a quick Pokemon lot for those Pokemon people out there. I'll just leave it at $2. These are worth more than that by a lot. This is 3 of them. You're going to get the Mega Heracross EX. You're going to get the Monkey Dory Master or Pokeball. I'm not sure. And then a Tapu Koko EX. And yeah, we'll just do that. We'll do those 3. 3 very fantastic Pokemon cards, and they can be yours in this moment if you so choose for that to be. P-Ting, taking them down, very nice. I'm going to set those right there. If the music's too loud, do be sure to let me know. Here, let's run this guy real quick. Get it off the table. This is actually these are pretty decent, especially the thick one here. This is the Thick Boy Skylanders uploading pad. You can actually price chart these. You just type in Skylanders pad on price charting, and you'll see these are actually pretty decent. Some of these, if you come across them, there's like some mega ones, and they're worth like literally $50, $60. So this is a Skylanders uploading pad for the Skylanders. All right, no worries. Let's set that off to the side for now. I have a whole box of stuff to set there. Let's grab this stack of games right here. We're going to do Dead Island Game of the Year Edition. Dead Island Game of the Year Edition for the PlayStation 3 Complete Inbox. This is a lovely little horror game. Game of the Year Edition as well, which is always nice. And it happens to be the greatest hits version. You know, when you're looking at all the prices on price charting, it always has greatest hits and Game of the Year and this version and that version. This one has all of the extras included. Game of the Year Edition going to Chris and stuff. Very nice. All right, let's do a really good one. This is Crash Team Racing for the Xbox One. Who doesn't love some Crash Team Racing? I grew up with the... Here, we'll even toss in this Crash Team Rumble little prize thing. I don't even know what's in there. Some sort of prize thing that they gave out at McDonald's at some point. That is a Crash and Team Rumble. There's Spyro on the cover there. And then you're also going to get the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel by Activision for Xbox One. A very lovely... It's kind of like... it's a little bit like Mario Kart, I guess is what I would say. Just a little bit different. But, you know, they all kind of mimic each other. Momo, thank you so much. Thank you very much for your purchase. Let's grab... MX versus ATV All Out for the Xbox One. That is MX versus ATV All Out for the Xbox One. They're laying it all out on the line, out there on the dunes, doing wheelies, running out of gas, blowing their spark plugs. You know how it goes. MX versus ATV All Out. Joining all the complete off-road racing experience and adventure that you could ever want. Momo Treasures taking it down. Very nice. Let's do Ghost Recon Wildlands. He was a wildland firefighter, but he used to be a Marine. This is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Actually, Tom Clancy's games are all really, really good. There's really no way around that. Tom Clancy just makes a good game. I've always enjoyed playing them. I played them all the way back when they were on the computer, and that's all you could play things on, really. Besides, like, your PlayStation or whatever. They didn't have Tom Clancy games. At least I didn't have any Tom Clancy games at that point. Call of Duty 2, complete inbox for the Xbox 360. This is a fantastic game. If you have played any Call of Duty games, then you owe it to yourself to also play this one. One of the first of the series, one of the first games in the franchise that spawned billions of dollars. This is Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox 360. Complete inbox. Do not forget, it is a complete inbox game. That is Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox 360. All the World War II adventure that you could ever want. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Outbitter, thank you so much. Okie dokie, let's do a 120 gigabyte hard drive for an Xbox 360. Oh, wouldn't you know that you need a 120 gigabyte external hard drive for your Xbox 360? Everyone needs one of these. I have a few of them. I'm going to save a few for in case I get more Xbox 360s that are compatible, and then I'll pair them with those. But obviously, if you're a gamer or if you resell games, this is the kind of thing that you're going to want to have around because it adds value to your package deal when you're selling an Xbox, which we happen to have one of left. We sold 2 last night, including the limited edition Halo 4 Xbox 360. Super cool. We also sold the futuristic Grape N64. Wow, it was quite a night. There were a lot of really pretty crazy systems. We're going to get some more, though. I have my eyes on a limited edition Mountain Dew Xbox, which I think I'm going to pick up. Chris and stuff, thank you so much. Oh, God, don't unplug. Don't unplug. Okay. Fret not. We have another one. This is actually quite a bit heavier. This is the standard HDD for the Xbox 360. Xbox 360 hard drive. This is, what model is this? The 02 model. So that is an Xbox 360 external hard drive. That's right. This is how it used to be, guys. Now this is basically your phone. Now everything's all right there. That is a very lovely external hard drive for an Xbox 360. This one has the silver lining. Ooh, how fancy. Air cooled. Ooh. Chris and Stuff taking it down. Very nice. Okay. Let's do. I'm going to do $1 start on a complete inbox Nintendo DS game. In fact, I'm going to do a 99-cent start. Yeah. 99 cents. Carnival Games, complete inbox. The Carnival Games thing is actually it's not complete inbox. I lied. It's not in there. That's a regular Nintendo DS pamphlet. So there you go. Take it what you will. Carnival Games. It does have the game in the box, and you get an additional Nintendo DS little pamphlet. Nice. Chris and Stuff taking down a complete inbox Nintendo DS. Now, if that was like Pokemon Soul Silver, which I'm actually looking at getting, then you'd have a lot of value, you know. Madden 06, actually complete inbox. Oh, okay, so this is actually a Game Boy Advanced game, not a Nintendo DS. So you get the Nintendo DS box and papers for the DS, but then you actually get the Game Boy Advance version. Probably a little more valuable, but I'm not sure. I didn't look this one up. Madden 06, complete inbox-ish. Complete inbox adjacent, Madden 06. That is a complete inbox by proxy, Madden 06. For the Game Boy Advance, but also it likes to wear the clothes of a Nintendo DS game. Very nice. Hey, 24-hour yard sale taking down one of the pops. Very nice. I'm going to grab that and get it into your package. I think you already have some. Maybe. Let me get that over here. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's get on. Oh, here we go. Okay, Chris and Stuff also taking down one of the cake pops. I think that will be one of the last few we have. Where is your box? They're absolutely fantastic, if you ask me. But I'm pretty partial. There we go. Okay, let me grab. What do we want to do next? Let's do a good game. Let me go over here. I have Wii games somewhere. Ah, they're hidden. They're hidden behind all this wonderfulness. We do have a couple of really good Wii games left, so we're going to grab those. Let's grab this whole stack right here. All right, Star Wars number 3 duplicate. And oh yeah. Well, she'll be happy to hear that. I'm started at $1, though it's worth quite a bit more than that. This is Star Wars 3 complete in box for the Nintendo Wii. This is a Star Wars 3 for the Nintendo Wii. It was Lego. It was Star Wars. They were hanging out with Yoda, you know, doing what some guys do when they're chilling with Yoda, just kind of chilling with the Force. Lego Star Wars 3 for the Nintendo Wii, going to Chris and Stuff. Very nice. Okie dokie. Move these here. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I love her cookies, and I'm glad to hear that everyone loves them as much as I do. And she's going to be really happy to hear that as well. Let's do Skylanders Swap Force. This is actually a pretty decent game. One of these Skylanders games is worth stupid money. I got to figure out which one it is before I sell all of them. Let's see. Skylanders. Skylanders Swap Force. Not on this side. No. I don't know where it's at. Chris and Stuff taking that one down. Gonna need to grab another box for you. Okay. Chris and Stuff, thank you so much. All right. Where is this game at? Let's do Let's do Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii. I know there's going to be a lot of people that want that one. Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii. That is Super Mario Galaxy. I told you we still had some good ones. This is Super Mario Galaxy. When you're looking it up, make sure to type in Nintendo Selects version. That does mean a lot. This is Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii. Oh, Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii. Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii. I think we had 7 copies of various versions of Super Mario Galaxy last night. Christian Stuff taking it down. Very nice. All right. Duplicate. Come on. All right, we're going to run Call of Duty 2 for the Nintendo Wii complete in box. This is Call of Duty 3 complete in box for the Nintendo Wii. It's actually got a really cool design on there. It has like the holographic look to it. That is Call of Duty 3 for the Nintendo Wii. Call of Duty 3 for the Nintendo Wii going to Predator 1966. All right, we've got and Lone Star Finds taking down the vintage. I don't remember which one it was. You got something, I know that. Hold on. Let me get Predator 1966. Some very, very beautiful cars came out in 1966, namely the Corvette. The Chevelle, I think, was out that year. Lone Star, this is what you are taking down for the freebie. That is a Dark Gloom from 1999. A Dark Gloom. And I'm going to be courteous and put it in a top loader for you so that it doesn't get damaged. It's only like a $3 card, but still. I'm going to need to get a bag and put your name on it. I'm actually going to be shipping out the last few shows worth of giveaways this week. Lone Star. Nice. The Lone Star State. All right, let's do a holographic Gyarados from... Nah, let's not. Let's stick with video games. What was I thinking? We're going to do Batman, Lego Batman, the video game, complete in box for the Nintendo Wii. That's a really great shelf piece. That is Lego Batman, the video game for the Nintendo Wii. Wee-hee! Yahoo! I'm going to move this sheet here. Obviously, that was a Mario impression, but I don't think my Batman impression would be very, very well received. All right. Let's grab. Let's do a quick lot to move a few of these lesser desired titles. We're going to get Connect Joyride, complete in box. NCAA Football 11, complete in box. And Madden 07. That is 3 very lovely games. Madden 07 is not bad. I don't know how much the other ones go for. I didn't price the other 2. But certainly 3 video games for the Xbox 360 at I don't even know what that is, 69 cents, 70 cents. 3 very lovely Xbox 360 sporting games and a Connect game. These are what I would call filler. You throw them out when you have a sale or if you have a consignment shop or if you like to play Frisbee golf. Maybe you could use them for that Christmas stuff. Very nice. All right. Oh, I think this is the one. Skylanders Superchargers. Give me 2 seconds. Skylanders Superchargers. Yeah, look at that. $35 for Skylanders Superchargers. That is a pretty valuable game. Like I said, some of these have a lot of value. This is Skylanders Superchargers, currently going for $35. And we're going to toss in the Skylanders base to go with it. So you're going to get the base and the game. And you know what? We'll toss in this massive Skylanders figure. That's like $8 for the figure. Again, the game goes for $35, loosey-goosey, and then you're going to get the base, which is like another $15, and the lovely figurine there for an additional $8 in value. Coming out of like $60 or so. Not too bad. 3 Skylanders related items going to Chris and stuff. Very nice. Perfect. All right, I need to get a bigger box for Kristen's stuff. Kristen's stuff. Oh, I ran out of room over here. Hold on. All right, I'm back. We got that taken care of. Let's do something crazy. Let's grab the 1 terabyte Xbox One. This is a fully functional, in perfect condition Xbox One for your consideration. I'm just going to move some things out of the way here. I got to go to this side of the table. This is a fully working, I did test it. It is in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with it. The shell is in really great shape. You're going to get the original cable and power cord, HDMI. And you're also going to get a Xbox One wireless controller. This is basically brand new. And as a little bonus, I'm going to toss in these other 2 Xbox One games. Grabble's like $10, $12, and then ATV Definitive Edition as well. I don't think I have any other Xbox One games, or I'd toss those in too. We don't. So an Xbox One console, this is the 1 terabyte version, Xbox One, and you're going to get 2 games, a wireless controller with the box, the original power cord and HDMI cable. It doesn't have games on it like remember. Actually, maybe it does have games on it. I don't remember. I really don't. It would say in the ad if there were games. I know that both the PlayStations have games on them, and I did test them to see if they were working. We have an Xbox One 1 terabyte model. You're going to get both these games and a wireless controller in the box. And you're also going to get the original. These are really nice. Often you get the aftermarket power kit. P-Ting taking that down. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move back to this side, and we're going to put it back in the box from where it came. I'm going to write your name on that box. These are all pre-staged in their own little boxes. And then when I go to ship them all, I have like 8 rolls of bubble wrap, and I assume I'm going to need a whole lot more. So if anyone's got to hook up on a good bubble wrap supplier, let me know. I'm just buying it from Walmart right now, which is probably dumb and lazy on my part, but you can only do so much. All right, that was one system. We're going to have fun with the next one. Did I not load the Xbox 360 in here? I thought I did. Ooh. Hold on 2 seconds here. I thought we had an Xbox 360 with Kinect. There we go. Add to stream. All right, now I'm going to grab the Xbox 360 bundle. We're going to have a little more fun with this one because while it is pretty valuable, I think combined value is right around $100 without the... Come on, man. There we go. Move to stage. This is an Xbox 360 bundle. All right, it started at $1. So you can pre-bid as it's sitting there. We're going to go through what it comes with. You have the original Xbox wireless controller and an audio-video cable. You have the Xbox 360 Kinect sensor documentation. You have the Kinect sensor itself. Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely. We have an original Xbox 360 power cable, and of course, the Xbox 360S. Xbox 360S. This is an Xbox 360, a working Xbox 360 bundle. You get the Xbox 360S. Again, it comes right around $100 without the Kinect for this model. Then you're going to get the Kinect bar. You're going to get the original power cables. You're going to get the Kinect sensor manual. This is always nice if you're going to resell it. And then you're also going to get the wireless black controller and original Xbox 360 audio video cables. All right. Let me move. Do I have any Xbox 360 games we can toss in? What is this? That's PlayStation. I'm going to toss in, since it's a Kinect, we're going to toss in Kinect Sports. Let me see if I have any other Kinect games over here. I don't see any. Let's see what other game I can toss in, though. All right, we're going to toss in NBA 2K6 as well. Nice. All right. Kristen, stop taking that down. Very nice. Chris and stuff. All right, you're on there. Perfect. We do have two other systems. One of them is a PlayStation 4 Pro. It's the big boy. It's the very first model. It does work, and it has 11 games on it. And it comes with two wireless controllers, an original power cable, and an HDMI cable. So that's a pretty decent little set there as well. Oh, I'm sure many of the cards that I have sent out are gradable. I've had several people who have graded them, and they've graded incredibly well. DT, what do you have your eyes on? Let me know. This is one of these is the Black Flame variant of the Ninetales. We got a Ditto. That's a Ditto. We got a Raichu. We have a Nidoqueen. Another Raichu over here. We also have a Vileplume. This is the let's do this one. I think you'll get a kick out of this. This is Vileplume number 15, okay? When you go to price charting... Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. This is an error card. So, Vileplume number 15 is supposed to have a jungle symbol on the side right there. This is the variation that does not have the symbol on it. You see how it's missing the symbol? So you've got Vileplume here missing its jungle symbol. How much you want for all of them? Ooh, dang, what a question. Well, let me do this. I'll show them to you, and I'll let you formulate what you might think a good offer would be. It's a pretty valuable amount of cards, to be honest with you. It's definitely north of 100 for all of these. That's like 25. The Black Flames variant on the Ninetales, which may or may not have already sold. I don't know. I thought we still had it. But the Black Flames variant is a pretty valuable one as well. But here, I'll show them off real quick. That's the No Jungle Hollow Error. That's a Ditto from Fossil. That's the Vileplume with the jungle symbol. That is a Magneton from base set, a Pidgeot from Jungle, a Raichu from Fossil, super cool. Several of these have swirls in them as well, for what it's worth. Then you have a Nidoqueen from base set, a Raichu from base set, and the Ninetales. Doesn't look... No, this is the Black Flames variant. You can see the Black Flame there and right there. So let me know what you would think you'd want to do on those. I don't actually... Well, hold on. No, I didn't have those priced out in front of me here. Oh, here's those other ones. We also have a Hitmonchan, the other Ninetales, and the Hitmonchan from base set 2. Two Hitmonchans. I don't have the prices either. Oh, dang. Well, let me get... you know what? Give me 2 seconds. Let me set these aside for now. We'll run some more video games, and I'll get something worked up for you. Move to stage. Duplicate. This is Gears of War 3 for Xbox 360. Gears of... Oh, it still has the sticker set. That's sick. All right, I didn't even know that. I would have kept it. It still has the sticker set on the inside there. That's super dope. That is the Gears of War 3. Gears of War 3 for the Xbox 360. Gears of War 3 for the Xbox 360. That is Gears of War 3 for the Xbox 360. And in other news, a new charger. I have it right here, actually. Move that down. Okay. Let's do. What are we gonna give away next? Let's give away this Dark Machoke. Super cool. We have this whole set of early cards as well. This is a Dark Machoke. That's the next giveaway. We also have this. I'm gonna move this out the way. I need to put this box. Okay, put that right there. Move this box to there. Perfect. Now I have a little more room. All right, up next we have... Oh, I just kicked the light off. Great. All right, no worries. We'll get it fixed. Let's see. Where did it come out at? There we go. Lights are back on-ish. We're going to make it work. Up next, we're going to run a Dragon Warrior 3 manual. This is the Dragon Warrior 3 manual. I'm not sure. Let me look. I am going to need to start this at $30. I apologize. They are worth $65 for what it's worth. This is a super valuable manual for the NES game Dragon Warrior 3. This is Dragon Warrior 3, the manual. It does go for $65. And I think I might actually have the game I can pair it with, in which case it'll go for right around $300. This is Dragon Warrior 3 NES manual. The NES manual for Dragon Warrior. Again, they go for right around, like last night we sold a Contra box for the NES, just the box. They go for $75. We sold it for $40, I think. Momo taking that down. Very nice. We also have, here's another cool manual. This is Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time for the Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS. We'll start this one at $1. They currently sell for right around $14, but maybe somebody has this game and they want to pair it with it, so I'm going to hand it out. Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time manual for the Nintendo DS. Manual, and you know what? We'll toss in the I Love Puppies Nintendo DS game. So you're going to get the Nintendo DS I Love Puppies game and a Mario and Luigi Partners in Time manual for Nintendo DS. Chris and Stuff taking those down. Two lovely little items, if you had to ask. All right, let's grab. I have more. We also have here. You know what? I'm going to toss this in your box, Chris and Stuff. This is a Game Boy precautions booklet. I know you like your manuals. All right, let me grab this. I try to toss in stuff in everybody's boxes. I don't always announce what I'm tossing in, but you'll almost always find something a little extra tossed in your box. This is Fallout 3, guys. Fallout 3 for the Xbox 360 with the original survival guide. That is Fallout 3 for the Xbox 360 with the survival guide. Fallout 3 for the Xbox 360 with the survival guide. Not a bad game at all, especially with the new season of Fallout out right now. Definitely go watch it. I've been enjoying it. I do think Walton Goggins is a fantastic actor. He does really well in that. So do the other people, but I focus on him because he's a great actor. Outbidder taking it down. Nice. Great game. All right, Batman Arkham City. Here's a fun one. Sleeper game. Batman Arkham City. This one has just the game in box, but this is Batman Arkham City. We're going to pair it with this $13 PC game. World of Goo. They still make those games. World of Goo and Batman Arkham City. World of Goo and Batman Arkham City. That's two very lovely games. Don't go off the price tag of $1 or $11.69. Neither of those are accurate depictions of their value. Nice. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to save myself from unplugging. No! That's hilarious. I need a new extension cord, guys. That's just a simple truth. All right, Guitar Hero 2 is what's up next. Guitar Hero 2. This is Guitar Hero 2 for the Xbox 360. I'm going to get it out here. Hold on. Guitar Hero 2 for the Xbox 360. A $12 game, complete in box. It does have the manual and the instruction booklet. That is Guitar Hero 2. All the Guitar Hero games were fantastic, in my opinion. I thought each and every one of them was a lot of fun. I played more with the controllers than actual guitars. I do play guitar in real life, played for 20 plus years. I enjoy playing a real guitar, but I had a hard time actually playing a guitar for Guitar Hero for whatever reason. Outbitter taking it down. Yep. I thought maybe somebody last second was sniping in there. It moves weird sometimes. All right, let's do 2 games at once. Madden 08 and Madden 2010. 2 fantastic Madden games, both complete in box. Nope, I'm sorry, Madden 10. NCAA. All right, hold on, we're off. This is NCAA Football 10, not Madden 10, and this is Madden 08 in the box. So these are 2 different. I thought that was the right game in there. My bad. Madden 2010, all the more reason to only buy it for a dog. Yeah. Chris and Stuff taking it down. Nice. Halo 3 for the Xbox 360. A classic game. This is Halo 3 for the Xbox 360 with the big map in the back as well. A Halo 3 complete in box for the Xbox 360. Halo 3 complete in box for the Xbox 360. A very lovely Halo 3. This is a very fantastic game. I didn't like the show a whole lot. They made a TV show on Prime. I wasn't really a big fan of it. Let me know if you liked it, though, because I'd be curious. And that goes in your box, Outbitter. Let me grab this stack next. We have some cool PS2 games. How about this? $1 start on a not-for-resale online gaming adapter disc for the PlayStation 2. That is a not-for-resale demo disc for the online gaming experience for your PlayStation 2. So basically, you'd use this disc to help set up your online gaming experience. But in the gaming world, we do love to see those 3 magical words, not for resale. Often that means a lot in value. In this case, it does not. Momo Treasure, still like $7, but yeah. ATV Off-Road Fury 2. ATV Off-Road Fury 2, complete in box for the PlayStation 2. This is actually a very fun game and a pretty valuable one. ATV Off-Road Fury 2, complete in box for the PlayStation 2. That is a complete in box PlayStation 2 game. It does have the manual and the game and the box. CIB. ATV Off-Road Fury 2. That's a fantastic title, and anytime you can get a cheap all-in complete inbox complete inbox PlayStation 2 game, always gotta jump on it. I always jump on it. Obviously, because I have all these games. Oh yeah. ATV Off-Road Fury 2. We do have some other ones. Fret not. We also have NCAA Basketball 04, complete in box. For the PlayStation 2, that is NCAA March Madness 2004 for the PlayStation 2, and that is complete in box. A very lovely NCAA March Madness 2004 complete in box PlayStation 2 game. A very lovely, obviously sports games aren't the best, but it is a complete in box PlayStation 2 game, and that's something that you can't overlook. People love PlayStation 2 games, so do I, and they're a great filler. Nice, Momo taking that one down as well. Need to move a couple items here. Let's do a valuable Pokemon card. Hitmonchan number 8. It's an $11.75 ungraded vintage Pokemon card, okay? That is a vintage Hitmonchan from base set 2. That is a base set 2 Hitmonchan. A base set 2 Hitmonchan from 1999. A very beautiful base set 2 Hitmonchan from 1999. A very nice, very vintage, very lovely Hitmonchan from base set 2 with a very lovely holo. Look at how beautiful the holo is on that card. That's a Hitmonchan from base set 2 going to DT reselling. Nice. That's going to go in your box. Perfect. All right, let's do... We'll do these guys here. This is about $10 in value. These are 3 vintage Pokemon cards. Brock's Vulpix, Dark Gloom, and a Pinsir from base set to Team Rocket, and a Gym Heroes card. So 3 very early Pokemon cards. They are about $2 to $5 a piece. The Pinsir, I think, is the $5 card. The Gloom's $3, and then Brock's Vulpix is $2. That is 3 very lovely cards. Jay's Junkie Junk taking it down. Very nice. We do love to see it. All right, up next, we're going to do Onimusha 2. This is for PlayStation 2, guys. Onimusha 2. It's actually an $8 game, loose by itself. That is Onimusha 2. Samurai's Destiny! A Samurai's Destiny is revealed in this Onimusha 2 for the PlayStation 2. A PlayStation 2 Samurai game. You can't go wrong with a Samurai game for the PS2. Let's go Onimusha 2. Going to Chris and stuff. Love to see it. All right, let's grab this stack next. Saints Row is actually a pretty decent one. Saints Row. Hold up. This is Saints Row for the Xbox 360, a $15 game complete in box. This is Saints Row for the Xbox 360. Saints Row for the Xbox 360. That is Saints Row for the Xbox 360, and you can have it. Saints Row, a very lovely game. I believe it's a street racing and gang inspired game. It's pretty fun. Saints Row going to Outbidder, very nice. Saints Row. All right, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Limited Edition. This is Need for Speed. Hold on, let me get it on stage. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Limited Edition. That is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Limited Edition. A $10 game complete in box, and you can have it for $1. That is Need for Speed. The charger not working. What in the heck? That is not good. Only 10%. All right, I'm going to get the charger thing figured out as soon as this one's done. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. All right, P-Team taking that down. Where are we not plugged in? There we go. Now we're charging. I thought we were charging that whole time. Who'd have thought? All right, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I gotta try to get this up. Hold on. All right, this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the Xbox 360, and we're going to run both of them. There's 2 versions of it. It's the same exact game. It's just 2 copies. 2 complete inbox copies of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. That's 2 of them. I think combined value around $18. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the Xbox 360, and it is 2 copies of it. 2 lovely games ready for you. Chris and stuff taking them down. Nice. All right, not for resale. PlayStation 2 Network Adapter. Not for resale. PlayStation 2 Network Adapter startup disc. I believe when I looked this up, it was a $7 startup disc. They do sell, just not all that often because they don't really ever come up. This is a PlayStation 2 Network Adapter startup disc. So maybe you have someone that is interested in getting this, and they ask you, and you're like, you know what, I have this. I got this. So here you go. Chris and stuff taking it down. Very nice. All right, let's do a PlayStation 2 memory card. Here we go. A PlayStation 2 memory card. An 8 megabyte memory card for the PlayStation 2. That is actually a pretty decent item. You can toss that in with the PlayStation 2 bundle, increase the value of your PlayStation 2, and or use it yourself. This is a PlayStation 2 memory card. a official PlayStation 2 memory card, and it can be yours for only $2 or $3 now, I suppose. PlayStation 2, 8 megabytes. Can you believe that? Back in the day, that's all we needed was 8 megabytes. Now, gigabytes. Momo taking it down, but fret not. We have a 128 gigabyte memory card as well. That one was only 8. This is 120 more. This is a PlayStation. I think this is a PlayStation 2. Hold on. Yes, this is a PlayStation 2, 128 megabyte. More like now we need terabyte. Yeah. Or even more, who knows? What's next? We'll find out. A Google Byte? Google Byte? Is that possible? Jot the Dot wanting a piece of the 128 megabyte memory card. That is a very beautiful 128. Nice. Jot the Dot taking that down. I'm going to grab a new box. Jot the Dot. Jot, just so you know, any of the other remaining systems that we have that we're going to sell tonight, if you purchased one last night and you paid shipping on it, we're going to refund your shipping for tonight. And anyone who overpays on their shipping is going to receive a refund of the overpayment. That is how we're going to do it for tonight and last night's show, just to keep it fresh. All right. We have been selling quite a lot of Pokemon cards. We still have a lot of original vintage Pokemon. We will run those in just a little bit. For now, let's do a lot of games. We'll do 5 total games. 5 of them, starting at $1. Rocket League for PS4, complete inbox. Major League Baseball 2K6. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty 2, the Game of Year edition, and ESPN Sports Connection for the Wii U. All 5 of these games, all 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 games for you to enjoy. Rocket League's a fun one. The ESPN game's great. The Call of Duty games are fantastic. Not the best boxes, but still nostalgic nonetheless. GameStop boxes. P-Ting Media taking those down. Thank you so much. All right, let's grab another stack. Yeah, let's do that. 3 Wii games for you. This is Just Dance 3, complete inbox. Wipe Out the Game, complete inbox. And Family Party, 30 great games. That's 3 Nintendo Wii games. Here, we'll actually toss in Jeopardy as well. We're going to toss in Jeopardy. So you're going to get 4 Nintendo Wii games right here, right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 Nintendo Wii games. The 30 great games is actually a lot of fun. I did play that a while ago. I haven't played it in a while, but I did play it a while ago. It is a lot of fun. P-Ting, Jot the Dot with a shot from the corner. P-Ting almost had all 4 of these Wii games, but I think Jot the Dot is going to take them home. They are going to Jot the Dot. Thank you so much. We're going to move that to there. Perfect. I have room in here. I know it. All right, let's do a double lot. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, both of these are for Xbox 360. That one still has the Xbox Live thing. I think that expired probably. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, both for the Xbox 360. That's Call of Duty number 2 and Call of Duty number 4. Both Modern Warfare games can be yours for only $1 a piece. I need to drink some water. We're going to toss in this other limited edition McDonald's Crash Team Rumble toy thing. I don't even know what it is. Your Momo is going to take that down. Let me do this. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to this side of the table. We're going to grab another system. We still have a few left. Fret not. Let's do the PS4 500 gigabyte bundle. This is a PS4 500 gigabyte bundle. Oh gosh, this thing is gonna fall right on over. What are you doing? Okay. Buy now, pre-bids, auction. Here we go. 500 gigabyte bundle. Move to stage. So these were going for right around $125 is what I was seeing them sell for. We're going to start it at $1. A 500 gigabyte PS4 Pro, or not Pro, PS4 bundle. There are 7 games downloaded on this. And again, they go for right around $120, $125. 2 wireless controllers and all the cords and cables to get it going. That is a very beautiful PS4, 500 gigabyte PS4, 7 games downloaded on the system. And you're going to get both of these wireless controllers as well as all the cords and cables to get moving right away. And we're going to toss in this very lovely NBA 2K22 for PS4. And as long as we have bids coming in, I'll look for more games. Let me see another PS4 game. I don't have any more. That's okay. We'll toss in Tiger Woods 07 complete in box for the PlayStation 2. And we will toss in where is it at? Deer Hunter complete in box as well. Those are both going to go with Momo Treasures. Nice. I'm going to get that into your box for you. Ugh. If you check the description of the item, you will be able to see what games are downloaded onto that system. And I did check them. They were all working. Treasures. And you have those 2 very lovely. That's actually a pretty sick game. It's not for PlayStation 4, but still. All right, let's do the big boy. Move to stage. This is the 1 terabyte first gen PlayStation 4 Pro. The 1 terabyte PlayStation 4 Pro. To be honest with you, I'm going to leave it at 100 because I think I might want to keep it. We started the other one at $1, and I did enjoy that, but this is a pretty valuable system, so I'm going to leave it because I may just want to keep it and replace the PS4 that I have. I don't know yet. I know, I understand. We did one, I kind of want to keep it, We got to do what we have to do in here. I sell so much. Here, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to notify buyers. Edit item. In honor of Jot, we're going to start it at 99 cents. 1 terabyte PS4 Pro plus 11 games downloaded onto the system, plus 2 wireless controllers and all the cords and cables to get her moving. It's a pretty valuable system. They're selling for around $180. You can have it for far less than that. This is a PS4 Pro first generation with 2 wireless controllers, an original PS4 Pro cable, audio video cable, HDMI cable, as well as an original PS4 power cable on that right there. These are it's a very lovely system. Obviously, it's a PS4. I'm actually going to get a PS5 soon as well, if you can believe it. Jot the Dot looking like she might take it down, and she did. Very nice. And again, we will be refunding your shipping on this one. And anyone else who bought a system last night, if you bought one tonight, we're going to refund that shipping as well. We're going to get you squared away because it's not going to cost that much. I can get them put in there. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of bubble wrap. I have bubble wrap all over this room right now. All right, Skylanders Giants. Move to stage. Duplicate. Skylander, I understand. Skylanders Giants, and I should have just started it there. I don't know what I was saying. I was like, I just want to keep it. I was being selfish, Jot. You had to humble me. Skylanders Giants for the Nintendo Wii. Skylanders Giants for the Nintendo Wii, and Chris and Stuff's gonna take it down. Very nice. Where's the rest of those Skylanders toys? Let's do that. This is a Skylanders Portal and 4 original Skylanders toys. I think this one pops off. Yeah, you see it's got a magnetic core. Ooh, how fun. A magnet in its core. Skylanders base and 4 figures. 2 of them actually break apart, which is pretty wild. That is 4 very lovely Skylanders toys, and don't forget, you also get the base to go with it. So that is pretty cool. And Jot the Dot taking those down as well. Let me put those over here. Let me get this. Perfect. All right. Let's just do all 3 of these games. We're going to do 3 packs. Lego Batman. Hold on. Okay. Lego Batman, the video game, Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2012, and MX vs. ATV Alive. The MX vs. ATV game is actually pretty decent. That is 3 Xbox 360 games. I love water. Water treats me right. Oh boy, I just don't drink enough of it. I'm always drinking coffee and energy drinks. Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2012, Lego Batman the video game, and MX vs. ATV. Momo taking that one down. Very nice. There we go. Uh-oh. My belt got caught on that. All right, let's do... That's an empty box. We can't do that. Actually, we can. We're going to do 2 empty boxes. Hear me out. I know it doesn't sound great, but hold on. It's going to be... You're going to see. We're going to do Forza Motorsport 4, which is a pretty decent game. And then because I have them, we're going to do an empty PSP box and an empty, I think that's Sega Genesis, maybe. That's a Blockbuster box. We're not going to do that. I don't know why I was going to do that. We're going to do these 2 games and this empty box. Una más $1 start auction. So you're gonna get Forza Motorsport 4, which is the good game. That's like the good thing. The bigs, the 2K Sports. I think it's the bigs, and then an empty PSP case. Maybe you've got a PSP game that you need to put in there. Either way, 2 games and a game box. I always try to keep extra boxes because you never know. You might need them. You might have empty ones. You can take these. You can take the MLB stuff out really easily and then replace it with the game of your choice. Outbidder, taking those down, taking them down. All right. Let's do we have any more PS2 games over here? No. We have Sniper Elite for PS3 and a sealed online startup disc for the PlayStation 2. Ooh, how fun. An online startup disc 4.0 for the PS2 and a Sniper Elite 3. So you're going to get both these lovely items all for one low price of whatever you choose to pay for. This is online startup disc 4.0 and Sniper Elite 3. Both very lovely. P-Ting Media is going to take them down. Very nice. All right, let's do... Who bought the Kinect? Who bought the Kinect? Chris and Stuff. All right, we're adding that to your box as well, Chris and Stuff. This is another Kinect game. NCAA Arcade. All right, here's what we're going to do. If you're a buyer tonight, okay, hear me out. If you're a buyer, the very first person that's a buyer to say me, I'm just going to put this in your box. You just got to say me, very first person. I'm not even going to sell it. There you go, Jot the Dot. We're gonna have fun with that. Chris and Stuff. Oh, you were almost there. We'll do it again later. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim for Xbox 360. Xbox 360, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Actually, I mean, it's Skyrim. After all, it is a free game. However, you can download it, I think, for free. But it's still nice to have a hard disk copy. You never know. When times get tough, there's no internet or something. Maybe you can't download it. I don't know. Jot the Dot's gonna take it though. Very nice. All right, we're gonna do a combo. These are actually very nice games indeed. If you know what you're looking at. Battlefield 3, complete inbox. It does have the manual behind this thing. It's just back there. Oh, it's even got that sticker pack. Oh, my gosh. All of these have the sticker packs. That's sick. All right, and Battlefield 4. That other one had a sticker pack as well, which I Probably would have ended up keeping it if I knew it was in there because I love stickers. But Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, two very lovely games. Unlike unlike a lot of other games, I like these. Momo Treasures, you took down the giveaway. We'll get that in just a second, put into your box. Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, both going to Momo. All right, let me get... Those are going to go there. I'm going to put your Dark Machoke into here. And that is also going to go into your... We're going to put that in your smaller box. You have two boxes. Okay, Call of Duty Black Ops, where it all started, guys. Call of Duty Black Ops, a classic game that spawned an entire empire of various games, and it is one of my favorites. This is the original Call of Duty Black Ops #1 for the Xbox 360, and it is complete in box. That is Call of Duty Black Ops #1, where it all started. If you're a Black Ops fan, you gotta have this one. Outbidder is gonna take it. Very nice. All right, how about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the PlayStation 3. That is actually a pretty decent title. Some of these Call of Duty games, they go a little harder value-wise when they're on certain systems. And PS3 has quite a few valuable games. We sold most of them last night, but we're going to sell the rest of them right here, right now. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Going to Chris and stuff. Very nice. Okay. Army of Two for the PlayStation 3. This is Army of Two for the PlayStation 3. Again, that's Army of Two for the PlayStation 3. Where, why won't this work? I'm trying to do a giveaway. Oh, it won't let me start it when I have an auction going? Weird. Army of Two for the PlayStation 3 in an Xbox 360 case. But you know what? You can't judge a game by the jacket that it's wearing. You know what I'm saying? Outbidder taking it down. Very nice. All right, let me try to get a giveaway going now that that's not being... How odd. My screen's being weird. It's like messed up. Okay, we may just have to just continue doing it the way we are now. I don't think I can add anything from the store. We're going to keep plugging away here. NCAA 07 for the Xbox 360 and NCAA Football 12. Both NCAA football games for the Xbox 360. That's two very lovely Xbox 360 games, and they can be yours for one low, low price. Two Xbox 360 games, both NCAA 07 and 2012. 5 years difference. What a difference that can make. Chris and stuff taking it down. All right, really quickly, I'm going to refresh the stream, everybody. It's being weird, so I'm going to refresh it.